What's happening? Landlord from Alabama here, back with another video. And today, man, we talking about Daron Bland, anything but Bland. He had an outstanding game against the New England Patriots, man. One of the best games he done had of his career. 2 interception day and a touchdown. 4 solo tackles, 3 PBUs. Daron Bland was just outstanding, and he was all over the field. Used that boundary corner, field corner, and in the slot. He was just everywhere, and that's very impressive. A Swiss Army knife at DB for the Dallas Cowboys. Wherever you put him at, he was being phenomenal. He was just doing his thing the whole day. Shout out to Daron Bland. So let's take a look at the film. You'll see the defense in a nickel package, and you'll see Daron Bland at the top of the screen, and he's in the box and go and get a little part of that defense, man. Go and get a little part of that tackle, man. He's putting his nose in the box and he's getting involved. That's something a lot of cornerbacks don't want to do. That's something that I really liked about Daron Bland. When it comes to it, he always puts his nose in the box and never was shying away from contact. He's making tackles too. Not only PBUs and being in coverage, he was actually making tackles. So that's something that doesn't happen that much for a lot of cornerbacks in the league, but we got us a jewel, we got us a stud in Mr. Daron Bland. You'll see Daron Bland playing press man right here at the top of the screen. He's playing boundary corner. You'll see he's going across the screen in a trail technique and breaks on the football. That's excellent work. You'll see the recovery speed is absolutely ridiculous by Mr. Daron Bland. He was beat. The leverage was given up, and he just made up for it and almost broke on that football. So that's just showing you a little bit of the techniques that he has. He was decent in the trail technique. He got away from him a little bit from the alignment, but on that crossing route, that's a man beater, and he still got the PBU, made up for it. Recovery speed is phenomenal. Flex your muscles, Mr. 26, Daron Bland. Check him out on this angle. You know, it just shows you the recovery speed. Check him out. That's excellent, excellent football by Mr. Daron Bland, man. You can't coach that. That's instincts. Most young DBs won't even turn their head for the football, and he's breaking on it in his second year. He was doing the same thing as a rookie. So this is just natural instincts that you cannot coach. You can't coach the stuff that you see Mr. Daron Bland doing out here, man. So this is a great young player. He got a bright future. Now you see him at press man on the top of the screen. He's playing boundary corner again. He's not giving no leverage. Okay, got a little jam on him and played the boundary. So look, he got a little lackadaisical, and boom, Mac Jones did something that no quarterback's supposed to do and throw on the opposite side of the field. He caught Daron Bland slipping. He got him that time. What they say, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. He fooled him once, and he went and threw the ball on the other side of the field, which was very crazy by Mac Jones, if I do say so myself. But it's very untraditional for him to do that, and caught Daron Bland lax a little bit after he covered him the whole time. He kind of got a little lax, and he gave up the big play. But like I said, Daron Bland got his get back during the game. He did not let that mess him up. He did not let that get him discouraged, because he knew he's supposed to been a little tight on him. Now normally the defense, the pass rush would have got him by the end, but he escaped and kind of prolonged the play. But look at this. Look at Daron Bland. He's a quick learner. That's tape right there. He watched him. Now he tried it again. Bam, I got you this time. I got you this time. You fooled me once, shame on you. Fooled me twice, shame on me. And that will not be a twice, sir. Daron Bland said, I've had enough. I've seen enough. And now you got to pay the piper. You got away with some non-traditional quarterback in the last time, and that was on me. But you won't do it again, and that is all Mac Jones. Mac Jones trying to create, and boom. That going against your discipline, going against your teachings, it will hunt you. You will have to pay for that. Most of the times, you rarely get away with it. So I don't know what they teaching Mac Jones over there. I don't know if he's overcompensating for the lack of weapons I feel like they have over there in New England or what, but this was not a good play. This was very bad, and he paid for it. He paid the price. Young Daron Bland with the instincts of a veteran, and he's showing out for the Dallas Cowboys, his second TD of the year. Now you'll see Daron Bland still playing boundary up at top. You know, he got like a nice little cushion, back pedal, and he gets in the nice trail technique. You'll see him doing stuff like this all game. You look over there, it's not open, so you're gonna look away. I love it. And J-Ron Kurtz made a good play on that one as well. I just kind of wanted to highlight that, hey, it's not always the highlight plays. He was doing his job when nobody was looking as well, so that's something you need to make sure you remember. Daron Bland was out there in his bag most of the way, and that's great news, great sign for us in our Dallas Cowboys. So now, another thing that's great about Daron, he can be everywhere. He's all over the field. He can play boundary. He can play the field corner. He can play the slot corner. He can play either way. Press, man, zone. He's dangerous in zone because of his ball skills and instincts. But now he's back and playing press in the slot. So this guy is a Swiss Army knife. He can be moved all over the field. You gotta love what you're seeing from Daron Bland. Actually gets a jam on the player and then lets him go. So this is what I'm telling you, man. Daron Bland is playing old school football. These days, you might not see DBs with an actual jam. They'll just play close up and not even get their hands on the wide receiver. Daron Bland is getting his hands on him. Check him out. Whoop, look at this instinct of this young player, man. That is very, very impressive. Check him out. Now, he ended up getting a line kind of late. He was on the wrong side. Jordan Lewis told him to go over there. So now, look at this bunch situation. This is a trips. No, that's a tray. That's two wide receivers and a tight end at the top of the screen. And Daron Bland gets over there in his side. And look how he picks up his assignment that quick. He already understands that he got the flat receiver. And he went in, jumped that route and got another interception. That is pure instincts right there, people. That's route recognition. That might be some of that work, him working with Gilly too, man. It's just a lot of stuff that combined that's helping him become this great player. He playing with Trayvon Diggs his whole career. He playing with Gilly. His instincts is off the charts. And not to mention you got a DB coach like Al Harris that's going to reassure some of these things that you learning, who's going to push you in the right direction, who's not going to make you be this conservative DB. He's going to make you be aggressive. That's the type of DB he was at Green Bay. So Al Harris is doing a nice job of managing these DBs' aggression this year. That was one of my gripes against him last year. I felt like we was overly aggressive at times. But you'll see Daron Bland in the slot right here. It wasn't a 100% perfect game, him in the trail technique. That just was the alignment. I feel like maybe if he was not giving up so much cushion, he might have been able to recover to that. But that was just a good, nice throw, good ball placement by Zappy right there. And the alignment kind of had him out of position right there, but he still made up for it and made the tackle. Check him out. Boom, good tackle right away. Nice sure tackling by Daron Bland. He wants the smoke when it comes to contact. Look at him right now in the slot again. He switched assignments, got a little hand on the other wide receiver, zone coverage, and really made it hard for that connection to work out. You know, that would have took a great dime. That would have took a great pass. Now you see him up top with about 10 yards of cushion, recognized the route, and made sure that he got no throwing lane, no leverage against him. That was great by Daron Bland. He's on his shadow. He's on his hip pocket. He's not giving up much separation at all, and that's what you want to see from your young cornerback, man. Daron is looking like him out here, in my opinion. Now, every DB gives up catches and plays and stuff, but the way I like my DBs is if you giving up plays, make some plays. See, right here, he slipped, and he still was in the trail technique and slams him down. You can tell Daron was pissed off. He knew he got him. The only reason he got him because he slipped a little bit. Let me rewind that so you can see the slip. That wasn't him just getting beat. He lost his footing right there. Look at him. And that got him open, and he was mad. Boom, he just slammed him down. He wanted him to feel that. He said, hey, that's the only reason you got away with that. But I love my DBs in this kind of style because, you know, you're going to give up plays. And if you're not getting plays or making plays of your own, it's like, what is that going to help? How that's going to help me? You know what I'm saying? At least we got aggressive corners that's give up a few plays and they going to make more plays as well. So I love it. this is the type of style we need for our team. You see Daron Bland at the top of the screen, and the back shoulder throw got him that time. See, that's one of the things that you got to be concerned about when you're talking about your young cornerbacks. He's playing such tight coverage. He's shadowing the wide receiver so perfectly that now the only thing that a quarterback can do is hit him with the back shoulder throw. That's the only hope they got because he's playing such tight coverage. But he'll learn from that. He'll see that on film. We understand Brock Purdy and the 49ers probably looking at that right now because they see that that could be a potential opening they can have. But you know, you got to be a good quarterback to put that on the money to be throwing back shoulder throws like that. That's a good throw from Zappy right there. I know he's not a premier quarterback, but that's a good throw. Look at this coverage. Where else can you throw the football? Daron got a little too ahead of the receiver, and he paid for it on the back shoulder throw, and that's how it go. It's all good though, man. Daron Bland gonna have to watch that on film and learn from all of his mistakes. But overall, man, I'm loving what I'm seeing from Daron Bland. I feel like he's gonna be one of the premier young cornerbacks in the league. He already got 2 touchdowns on the year. This is like his second or third multiple interception game already in his career. He has 8 interceptions, the most out of any cornerback since 2022. That is just unheard of. This man production is ridiculous for a cornerback, and it just look like the sky's the limit for the young man, man. Hopefully he can just keep getting better and better, learning within this system, learning the lessons of Gilmore and Trayvon Diggs. Just because he's hurt, he's still involved in the team. Learning the lessons of Al Harris, DQ, making sure he keep going in the right direction in his trajectory. We know the sky is the limit for this young man, anything but Bland. But that's all I got for you today, man. Just holler at your boy, Landlord from Alabama, with the same handle on all social media. And like I say, 1K, 1 love, Cowboys Nation. Let's go.